Newman. How's it going, all you guys and girls in the Illumination? Time to jump aboard the Loom Train. It's me, it's JJD. JJ Double J, the Illuminator here.
The Sweet One.
Also known by almost countless other aliases and nicknames. But we won't get into that right now. Did you ever get the impression that some people think that they're going to live forever? I mean, it's one thing to not look forward to dying, and I think it's an entirely different thing to think that you're not going to die. I used to have a supervisor. I guess he retired, forcefully retired, about 8 or 9 years ago, give or take. Long story short, he was forced into retirement because he was doing something that he shouldn't have with the time cards for some people, and they allowed him the dignity of just retiring instead of going after him criminally for stealing money from the company and this, that, and the other thing. But anyway, he was, at the time that he retired, he was 70 years old. Not that he looked it, because he didn't look it. But he would be telling people before this happened, before he got caught with this happening, he was telling people he wanted to work another 10 good years. That's what he used to say. 10 good years. And people would laugh behind his back saying, he wants to work, he's 70, he wants to work until he's 80 years old. Like, here he is talking like if he's 55 and he's like, I want to make it to 65. No, he was 70 and he wanted to work until he was 80 years old. And no one could understand it. This guy, I mean, he had lost a step or two over the years, definitely. He used to fall asleep in his office, and you could tell if you had to call him up for anything. But honestly, do people really think that at 70 years old, at 75, at 80 years old, that they still should be working? Do these people really not want to be home with their wives? Do they not want to be home with the kids, grandkids, whatever? Like, I guess they feel if they keep working, like they're never gonna die. Like they feel it's all like a chain. You're born, you go to school, you get a job, you get married, you grow older, and you die. Like they think if they never retire, then none of the rest will help. Like it never will help. None of the rest will happen. You know what I mean? Like they'll retire and then die. They think as long as I keep working, I won't die. I don't understand it. Needless to say, it's been about, like I said, I think it's been about 10 years. It's been a good 10 years, and guess what? He's still alive! He is still alive! Watch me jinx him now. That happens sometimes. You ever talk about somebody like that, and then you find out, like, oh my goodness, I was just talking about them, and I found out, the next day they die. Hope it doesn't happen, Knock on wood over here. Anyway, do you know anybody like this that just wants to just forget all about Father Time? Please put your comments below. I'm off to the races. I love you all. This is the Illuminator, and I'll be back.
Game over.
Where's the beef?